What if humans had two hearts? If you answered the question, why do we only have one heart? Growing up with, "'cause it only takes one to pump the blood." Then get ready to have your mind blown because science says that having two hearts might not be as far-fetched as you think. In fact, some animals like salamanders, starfish, and even some snails have two or more hearts. So what if we had two hearts? Would we be healthier or would we just feel a little weirder? It turns out that having a second heart could be beneficial in a number of ways. For one, since our hearts are vital organs, having a backup could be life-saving. If one of our hearts stopped working, the other could keep pumping blood throughout our bodies until the first one was fixed. Not only that, but having two hearts could make our blood circulate more efficiently and even give us more stamina. That's because our heart pumps blood into our body through a network of arteries which branch into smaller and smaller vessels until they reach the tiniest capillaries, where the exchange of oxygen and nutrients between the heart and the rest of the body actually happens. Because these capillaries are so tiny, they can get clogged pretty easily, which makes it harder for the heart to pump blood through them. But with two hearts, we'd basically have double the amount of blood vessels, meaning we'd have more routes for our blood to take, which in turn means more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients. Plus, having two hearts could help prevent organ failure. Right now, if we eat too much salt, our kidneys can't get rid of it fast enough, so the extra salt starts to affect other organs, making them work less efficiently. But if we had two kidneys, each one would only have to filter out half the salt from our blood, making the whole process easier. The same goes for our livers. They work overtime to remove toxins from our blood, but with two of them, they could work more efficiently and reduce the risk of cirrhosis, which is currently the 12th leading cause of death in the United States. However, having two hearts might not be all sunshine and rainbows. You see, when it comes to our energy, more isn't always better. Sure, having two hearts would mean that we'd have more stamina, but that also means that we'd need more energy to keep both hearts pumping. And where are we going to get that energy from? Food. Having two hearts could mean that we'd need to eat twice as much to fuel them both, which would make it harder to maintain a healthy weight. And if that wasn't enough, two hearts might also mean an increased risk of heart disease. That's because our heart's electrical system controls our heartbeat. And if we had two separate systems, they might start sending out faulty signals, like one heart beating faster than the other, which could lead to an irregular heartbeat and increase the risk of heart disease. So there you have it. Having two hearts might sound like a good idea at first, but it could also come with some serious risks. But hey, at least we wouldn't have to worry about getting our heart broken. After all, it takes two to tango. And if you want to hear more science-based, what-if scenarios, then subscribe. Twice the beat, twice the risk.